Hello there once again from Sweden and welcome back to another pick a card reading. In today's reading we're gonna look at your dream home. When, where and how will you get it? And to do this reading I have prepared 3 different piles of cards that will be 3 separate readings. And what you do is you choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to, and that will be your reading today. To further help you, we will take one additional card together that you get to see faced upwards. And hopefully that will help you to find your dream home here today. All the information that you need regarding your dream home. Okay. Let's look at pile 1. Imagine. Pile 2. Truth be told. Pile 3. Ooh, peace. Okay guys, that is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can just pause the video. Otherwise, you will find the timestamps shared in the comment section. Okay, I'll see you in your separate readings. Hello pile 1 and welcome to your reading, Your Dream Home. When, where and how will you get it? This reading is a bit of a continuation on the last reading I did called Your Future Home. If you haven't checked that out, you will find the link shared in the comment section. So let's dive into your reading. And I just heard, John Lennon's song, Imagine All the People. And you know what? One of the lines there is also, you may say I'm a dreamer, but I am not the only one. So dream home, definitely this is a dream home. So when, how, where will you, when, where and how. It feels like this is something you definitely are manifesting here. So there is really like, you're using your manifestation abilities to get this home. Doing vision boards. You are seeing this dream home of yours in your mind's eye, and I think you are one of the people. You are already been looking for your dream home for a long time. You are the one who looks at the I don't know, like decoration magazines. You're the one driving around in your car looking at houses, maybe looking at areas, really like Googling things and really trying to, I think you put a lot of effort to where you want to have your dream home, how you want it to look. And so there's a lot of effort from your side in, it's like you're really carefully dreaming your dream home first of all in your mind's eye. It's like a vision that you're dreaming, building for yourself. And like I said, maybe you even have a vision board, cutting out the sofa for the living room, cutting out like the kind of trees that you want to have in your garden, or how the door you want, what kind of door or what kind of windows, or the construction of the house in itself. And it feels like this is something that you have been doing for a while. I think maybe it's even a childhood dream home of yours. It seems very important to you. Where you live, it's something very close to your heart, something that is going to make you feel happy and stable and content. So I think your dream home is a big part of what you want for yourself, what you want to create for yourself. You see it as a big success to get that dream home of yours. And so it's definitely a very big goal of yours and a big dream that you have. And like I said, it's a little child here. It looks like a child, actually. I don't know if it's a child holding on to the moon. So I really think you've been dreaming about this since maybe you were a kid or very young. You have the number 20 here also, so maybe that's significant in some way. Yeah, you know, in our 20s, kind of, that is kind of when we are moving away from home, maybe earlier even, but when we really start thinking about, yeah, maybe our future a bit more. With all the blue here, it feels like you want it to be somewhere. Yeah, it feels like it's gonna be somewhere where it's a lot of space and like non-polluted. I don't know where I'm getting this, but you don't want to live in kind of a polluted city or like with a lot of smoke or with a lot of noise. You want it to be a place of I don't know. It's like you want to create like your own little utopia where everything is your way and the energy feels like you want to have it clean, not polluted. You want it to be in a stable area. You want, yeah, I don't know if you want to have neighbors, but it feels like it's very, if you have neighbors, you want to be sure that it's nice neighbors, and maybe even you want to move somewhere where people are very spiritually awakened or something. But it feels like also water, like somewhere close to water. I think if you feel good with having water around you. So if it's a sea, if it's an ocean, if it's on the coast side, if it's having a pond in your garden or a lake nearby where you can walk or take your bike and go for a swim, something like that seems also to be here. Yeah, it's a very high vibrational card here. So it's like you're not holding back when it comes to your dream home. You're aiming high. You're very aiming high. You're very specific with the details. Very, very specific with the details. And like I said, it's because you've been having this dream for such a long time. It is such an important part. Your home is your castle. Is that the way you say it? Your home is your castle. It's such an important part for you. And I mean, we do spend a lot of time in our home, so it is a very important place. So let's look at the rest of your oracle cards here. Wow, you have stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. He's holding a lantern here. It makes me also feel like it's just this picture overall makes me feel like it's once again not in the city, not in the midst of things. It feels like definitely a place of solitude. You want to have. It feels like the dream home is placed where it's more private in some way, or if it's like in the midst of the city or something like that, it still somehow is private. I don't know if it's like a, I don't know, gated community, or just like you have a big ass garden with a you know, high bushes and then a lot of, yeah, like a lush garden, you know, that makes the house a bit hidden or the building a bit hidden. It feels like it's a house here actually. So yeah, but definitely a lush garden. I think you really like nature, so there's definitely going to be nature around. A lot of nature, a lot of wild animals, and I don't know, it feels like when people come visit you, it's going to be like they have to drive a bit to come to your house. So it's a bit, once again, it feels like outside, and outside like the main city, but maybe not like all, like not maybe all the way far away into the woods, but like just a bit outside the main city, just so you have maybe a calmer village that you live in, or maybe even like maybe you don't have any neighbors, like, but it's like feels like 5 minutes, 10 minutes with the car, and then you're like in the city or the nearby village. So it's very close, you know, to you know, if you need to go grocery shopping, or if you need to pick things up, or if you need to do things like that. So you're not completely secluded, but still somehow it has some kind of a privacy atmosphere here, somehow secluded and protected and private in some way. And it feels like it's a very stepping into power. It feels like it's a very strong place. Like the house in itself is very like it's not a small little cottage that will blow away if a storm comes. It is kind of a sturdy building. I think it's an older building. It's not a new building. So this could be definitely like maybe even a couple of 100 years old, like an old building that's, it's been standing there for 100 years. Maybe, you know, it's rooted in its environment. And I see it's a bit bigger, maybe not enormous, but it's definitely a bit bigger. It feels like, yeah, it feels stable. It feels strong, and you're gonna feel empowered when you are there, because it feels like the building is kind of becoming your friend. It's a very strong, a very strange thing to say maybe, but you know, the building has been there. It has some kind of a energy to it and some kind of a life to it, and it feels like this building in itself is kind of it has this wisdom in itself, because it's been there for so long, and it's been seeing people have been living in that house, and it definitely has some interesting history to it, very interesting history actually to this building. So I think if you look up the history of the building or the place, you're gonna find a lot of very interesting things. It feels a bit, I don't know, like very like valuable information somehow, like historically valuable place and information and surroundings. Yeah, it's a very, I don't know, like a cultural, historic cultural place in some way that goes back 100, 200, 300 years. So maybe not so much happening there right now, but back in the days, it was very an important place in some way. It has a lot of power in it. I don't know if people stood up for themselves there or something happened there. Something happened there in a positive way. People stepping up in their power, feeling strong and empowerment. So it's kind of this energy is in the whole building, and it, you know what, it matches your vibration. So you're being drawn to this dream home because you have something to get from this place. It's empowering you in the same way. Yeah, so this is a very interesting place. Okay. Let's see here, emotion and cucumber, and we have a number 4, and you know 4 is all about stability, celebration, but definitely stability. You know, the chair has 4 legs, so it's stable, so it's gonna be a place where you feel stable. You're gonna like emotionally, and you know what, sometimes when we move into these old buildings, like I've mentioned it before, but I live like in an 1800 century old Swedish cottage. I actually don't even have hot water. I actually don't even have a toilet or a shower here, but that's another story. I kind of like living like this. It makes me feel very close to Gaia and very close to, yeah, I don't know, I really like it actually. Yeah, anyways, that was my story a bit. And what, yeah, and sometimes, you know, when we move into these old houses, I mean, I had to do a lot of cleansing here. There was so many dead people walking around, like poking me, wanting help, or just scaring me actually in the beginning before I learned how to handle it. So, so buying an old place can be a lot of these things, and I feel there is things like that in this house, but there is not so. There's this more, and sometimes we just have portals, you know, in these old places, you know, a portal between dimensions. So there's a lot of dead people, a lot of fourth dimensional entities and things like moving around, and that can really stir up feelings in us. But I feel like this place somehow is like it's a power place. I don't know what happened in this place, but it's a powerful place, and there is something, you know, it's like what is it called, you know, like Stonehenge is a powerful place, or like a power place. I don't know what the name is actually in English, but you know, the ley lines of the earth maybe, or something like the grid work of the earth, and then at the same time something happened there that empowered people. So it's like the energy of empowerment is imprinted in that place, and somehow this building was a part of it. Like, I just see this old building. It could be an old school that you're buying that once upon a time was something else, or just in the ground. So this is a very, very, very interesting place, and it feels like you're very guided to buy this place. You're gonna feel it so strong when you find this dream home of yours. You're gonna feel like, yeah, this is definitely the place that I want. You're not gonna be able to let it go out of your mind, because it's just gonna be, yeah, this is it. So it can be a bit bigger actually, but not enormous, because I said a school, it still feels, could be like bigger, maybe 6-7 rooms and 2 floors, maybe even with a basement. But it feels not bigger than that actually, and like I said, very strong, very stable, and I think it's also like renovated, so it doesn't feel like you. Yeah, it's half renovated actually. So it's not you have to put a lot of work in it, but I think you want to put your own touch on it. I think you are, because you have, it feels like you have a whole book actually. You know what kind of tapestry, is that the name? I don't know, but like, the wall paintings, tapestry that you want, the decoration that you want, what kind of floor that you want. You have picked out the type of kitchen that you want. So for you, it's like you don't want maybe to buy that fully complete home, because you want to create it your way, and you have so many ideas and so many visions for your living room and your kitchen and your bedroom and your guest room and your meditation room and the room of your altar, and whatever you're doing. And your garden, you want to have roses maybe, and you want to have this, you want to have herbs and all these things. So you have a lot of ideas. So it doesn't feel like you want to buy a home that is complete. You want to complete it. So it's not important for you to that it has to be top renovated and just perfect, because you really want to put your own touch to it. And with that said, it feels like you're gonna get it a bit cheaper actually, because of that. Because I think maybe some people are gonna look at the house and not feel, because you, pile number one, it feels like you're a bit psychic here. You definitely are psychic and in touch with things, I mean. So you're gonna feel it's like the soul of the house is calling you. This is such a beautiful reading. So the soul of the house is calling you, and you're gonna hear that calling. And there are gonna be several people going to that auction. I don't know how it works in your country, but here in Sweden, there is an auction, open auction. Everybody goes and look, and then you write your name on the list, and then there's the bidding. And I mean, that can be very nervous to bid on the house, but it just feels like you're the only one who's gonna hear the calling of the soul. People are gonna really feel drawn to the house. They're gonna be like, but when they're there, the house is just like, nope, I'm not talking to you. I'm only talking to pile one, because pile one is my friend. Pile one is supposed to live here. So it's like you already made a deal with the house. And I don't know how a house can have a soul, but it feels like just something is very, very special with this house. You can really communicate with the house. The house is gonna protect you. It's gonna be that, wow, it's gonna protect you, and no storm is gonna be able to come in there. It's just such a guided place for you to live. I just love this place. I want this for myself. So really, yeah, I want this for myself as well. But emotion here with the cucumber, so maybe you're gonna be having a little garden here, like I said, growing vegetables and herbs. I think you like things like that. But emotion, it feels like it's gonna be very calming for you. So it's not gonna be, old house, a lot of dead people poking you and being, scaring you, and entities and I don't know what in this old building. It feels like the house in itself, like I said, it's like this. I never felt this. I never gotten information like this before. So it was very interesting actually, how a house can have a soul. So it's like, but really, like, the house is protecting you and giving you space. It's like a mother and a father, this house. So it's kind of being your mother and father. The walls is protecting you, and I know the whole garden is kind of in the earth and in the ground, like I said. So it's giving you space to like really calm down your emotions. I think you're gonna feel very satisfied living here, very content, very in peace. It's like when you're meditating, you're gonna feel power, you're gonna feel calm, you're gonna feel inner peace, and you're gonna feel great. This is gonna be your home for the rest of your life. And it's so strange. It feels like you are the soul of the house, so you're very connected to this house. And I don't know why. Maybe you lived there many years before. Maybe this historical thing that happened in this area that I was talking about, maybe you were there, as some kind of a native person, or people doing some kind of fight. It feels like, it doesn't feel like, it feels like there was something happening, like a fight, but it's not, I don't see like blood and murder and, war in that way. I see empowerment, I see revolution, I see winning, I see raising your voice, I see gaining back your power, taking back your land, and being protected, feeling strong. So it feels like you were there doing something. So it's kind of, this house is your gift. It's kind of yours. It's like it's on your old land where you lived before, maybe 200, 300, 400, 500 years ago, who knows, something like that. So there's definitely a deeper connection here to this house. And with saying that, you're gonna recognize it immediately. It's gonna call you. Yeah, it's gonna be calling you. Okay, you have not the right time. Yeah, not the right time. That was a pretty clear message. So it feels like definitely with not the right time. I would say it's gonna happen when it's gonna be very divinely guided when it happens. So it's not gonna happen until the time is right. We're gonna see if it shows here when the time is right, but when you're watching this now, it feels like maybe not not exactly right now. Let's look at this card. Yeah, affirmation for acceptance. So, oh yeah, wow, look at this. Okay, so she's carrying a book here. It says fate on it, and you have the dices here. So yeah, this is destined. This is your house by destiny. It is your fate, and I think that is also like why it says not now. I think you're getting this house somehow when you have shifted your energy, and with that said, you can feel where you are energetically now. It's when you have let go of something. Because it feels like when you're moving to this house, you're gonna be very awake, very strong. Not saying you're not awake, not strong. It's just it feels like there's some last little shift. I actually feel it's not that far. I don't feel that it's that far along in the future. Maybe 2 to 4 years. Could also be, yeah, I think actually 2 to 4 years, actually, to be honest, what I feel. It could change. And also, you remember, tarot and readings are only a guidance, so always listen to your own intuition. Take what gives resonance to you and leave the rest. So, but affirmation for acceptance. So I think it's like you're getting this house when you are starting to open up to accepting such a good thing coming into your life, because it's kind of a big house. It's kind of it is your dream house. It's like very, you have to be ready to step into that power of yours, fully step into the power of yours, because otherwise if you move to this house too early, I think it can be a bit strong for you, because the energy is like boo. So it's like you have to match that vibration of being woo, very strong. So it feels like working more with affirmation. And if you haven't, like I've been saying, like vision boards, and starting to maybe buy like a binder and really start to choose the tapestry, start to choose the, I have to look up the word tapestry because I'm really not sure if I'm saying that right, if that's something else. So I'm sorry guys, I'm Swedish. But anyways, yeah, looking up what kind of floors you want, looking up what kind of kitchen you want, the bathroom, which bathtub do you want, make a binder. And that feels like that is gonna start moving the energy towards your house. Work more with affirmations and acceptance, and visualize yourself living there. Maybe drive around in the areas and just be open to like move, I think, or just like open up for this energy. Yeah. Affirmation for acceptance. So, and acceptance is all about self-love. So there could be something here with self-love, to your own worth, that you are worthy of self-love, or you're worthy of love. I mean getting a big ass house like this is definitely a gift from universe of love. It's a loving gift, so you have to be able to feel yourself worthy enough to gain such a good thing coming into your life. But I feel this house is yours. I feel nothing can take this from you. I think it's like it says it's fated. So whatever your soul and your higher self and your intuition is guiding you through, the healing is guiding you through whatever is in the way for you not being in that vibration. So you're getting to that vibration. Pile number 1. Okay, let's look at your tarot cards here. We have the Chariot. Wow. You're going forward. You are going forward. You are on the right path to receive this house. And Chariot also stands for a car. So this is definitely going to be a place maybe that you can't reach by bus or something like, yeah, car. Yeah, the Chariot can probably also stand for a bus. Anything with wheels on them, actually. So I just feel like it's a bit of a drive to get to this place from, like I said again, from the main city or the village. But I mean, the Chariot is all about success. It's about victory. It's about reaching the goal. It is also about fast movement forward. So that makes me feel like you are on the right direction. You're getting there. And I think not the right time. you know what? Maybe that is something in your mind thinking, yeah, no, I have to grow my business, then I have to save, money to be able to take a loan from the bank, or maybe you don't even want to take a bank loan, so maybe you want to like really save the money. So maybe not the right time can also be a mind game of yours, thinking like now is not the right time, always like postponing it. Yeah, I have to finish my studies, or I have to finish this, or I have to do this before, or I have to like deal with this. And so maybe you're telling yourself it's not the right time, not realizing that this is fate. I mean, fate doesn't have to wait. Actually, fate is there to put out your arm and grab it. I mean, whatever is fated for you, you can just pull it in. So this could be your own mind games here. Let's look at the rest of your tarot cards here, actually. Page of Cups. Yeah, look at this. Page of Cups. It feels, yeah, really, you know what? You're getting it when you really open up. When you somehow let go of kind of the getting stuck in the mind, like how am I going to get the money? How is the move going to happen? How am I going to be able to do this and that? And, maybe you don't even have a car, or, things like that. So it's kind of letting go of those mental blockages and really go into I'm gonna try this actually myself. I live in a beautiful place, but I want to buy my own place one time in the future here. So anyway, so I'm really put all the energy into this to, like I said, do the binder, take drives, pick out your furnitures, and stuff like that, really, and start doing affirmations and feel yourself living there, and just be happy, raise your vibration. I think, yeah, like Page of Cups, look what this person is doing. The Page of Cups here is painting his dream home, seeing it in his mind eye, visualizing it, feeling those feelings now. It's when we're feeling those feelings of contentment, like you already have your house, that is when we are matching the vibration here. So there's definitely something here that is just that you need to do to match the vibration, raise up your energy a bit here. Yeah, and you have the Emperor. Wow. This is definitely your castle. Your home is your castle. This is gonna be your castle here. And with the Emperor, it really feels like it's yours. Once again, it's a very strong energy, the Emperor. Very grounded, very strong. Nothing can move the Emperor. I mean, yeah, nothing can move the Emperor. The Emperor is in charge. So once again, it's written, it's yours. So it's kind of just waiting for you. It's like, I don't know. It's waiting for you, actually. Maybe nobody even lives there now. It kind of just stands there waiting for you. Somebody goes and checks on it and keeps it like all nice. But it feels like it's waiting on you. Yeah, it feels like it's waiting on you. It's not like you are waiting on it. It's kind of ready already, but it's waiting on you. Waiting on you to get, just like, raising your vibration, but letting go of some kind of a mental, I don't know, confusions, demons in your head, making you think that you're not ready. It's like, and when you do that, it feels like the money somehow comes in. You know what? I don't feel money is an issue. I don't know why, but there's nothing here that shows that the finances part doesn't come up here at all in this reading. It does not feel like that is an issue. So it's like the universe wants to give you this. It's like they have a plan on how it's gonna solve financially. They're gonna give you a good car if you don't have a good car. Something with your car here. Maybe I don't know, maybe you have a bad car. You're getting a good car as well. So, yeah, it just feels like it's gonna. They have a plan. You don't have to think. It's like, don't get stuck in the mind. You don't have to think about how, when, and where it will happen. It's all planned out already. So yeah, shift your engines, just go with the flow. Actually, that's how it feels. The world. Wow, look at this. What an intense world card. Somebody giving birth and there's a baby full of blood here. That's actually pretty insane. But I mean, the world... let birth. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, not the right time. And then you have the world underneath here. With this woman giving birth to a baby, I mean, not the right time. After 9 months, the baby is gonna come out neither way you want it or not. I mean, it's gonna, the whole labor thing is gonna start, and then the baby's gonna like really start to come out. So not the right time. I think it is the time, but I think somehow you're holding it back in some way. I don't know how to say this. And once again, it feels just like some kind of a thing in your mind that is hindering you. And you know, manifestation is all about believing, feeling it like we already have it. So feeling the joy of having that house already. I mean, that can be pretty difficult. If you have no money, your car is broken down, you have no job, you're feeling miserable, you have just miserable relations and everything, and somebody comes and tells you, yeah, you have to feel like you have a great house and everything is great. So I mean, that is not easy, but that is the that is the work. That is the work. It is like, and whatever is in the way is the way. So there's nothing wrong. Whatever misery is in the way is the way to freedom. So we work through those things that are in the way, and slowly we are raising our vibration, and then one day we have that high vibration. And we're feeling this content and joy already, like we had that house, and then everything goes like kind of just in the flow. And just like the baby, you know, after 9 months, it's bound to come out. Nobody can stop it from coming out. It is bound to come out. It's gonna get pushed out. Mother Nature, the law of the universe, is gonna push that baby out. So this house is yours. It's gonna be pushed out. So at one point, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of mind games or mental illusions that you have. At one point, it's gonna happen. You know, it's just gonna you're gonna get pushed into that. But the world here makes me think, for some of you, it could be a move, like this house could be at another part of the world or in another country, maybe. Could be like that. It could also be, for some of you, this could also be having a second place, a second dream home that's kind of maybe in another country, like a vacation home, or having some kind of retreat place in another country. Maybe like you want to have a retreat place in Bali, doing meditations or yoga or something, or in India or Peru or in Mexico, like in the jungle or something like that. So that could also be the case here. Maybe you want to have it both, and you live like one season here and another season there. I think you're the type that likes to move a bit. Things are happening in your life. I don't think you are you like to have it like really safe and settled, but I think really you want to see the world as well. So I really think you're traveling and moving around. It feels like you're getting a bit of help with this house also. I don't know if you have a gardener or somebody that comes and a cleaning lady, or maybe when you're traveling, somebody that comes and watches your house and your cats or dogs or whatever, your chickens or whatever you have in this house. This is a place where you can have it all, actually, if you want to have chickens or horses or cows or, you know, anything like that. It feels like it's really, it has the potential to be created as the way you want it to be, actually. So there's a lot of space in this place. It feels like it has a big garden, actually a pretty big garden. Yeah, you're gonna be have to buying like a mower. Is that a mower? I think that's the name. You know, the thing that cuts the grass. Mower. No, not sure. Anyways, yeah, a bigger one, you know, that you're sitting on maybe and driving around. So, there's gonna be some gardening here that you have to do, or I think you're enjoying it. You know, look at this, sitting on your broom, maybe underneath a big tree, reading your book. You're gonna really like this place. It's gonna be a very, very, very special place for you. When you have guests and things, they're gonna adore this place. Oh my God, they're gonna love this place. So we have 9 of Swords. Yeah, look at this. This is what I said. What is when are you getting into this house? Yeah, when you let go of 9 of Swords. So 9 of Swords is all about, look at this person is having all eyes on them, somebody feeling insecure about their self-worth, and maybe look at this, their body here. There's a lot of negative thoughts and worries and not being worthy and how it's gonna work. You can't manifest a house, you have to work for it, or maybe things like that here. So it's like when you're letting go of that 9 of Swords, when you work through that part of your healing and just become more content and happy just in your life where you are now, and more open to receiving really good things. This is when the dream home is gonna come in. Okay, pile 1. We're gonna do also some letters. I even have some charms. So let's start with the letters here. And with the letters, I was just thinking, you know, I don't know, maybe, you know, the name of the village that you're gonna live in, maybe the name of the country, maybe a street name that you recognize, or it's for you mostly, like what you recognize, what gives resonance. So we're just gonna take a few letters here. I think we're gonna do these. And I will leave it up to you to see how it resonates here. So we have, wow, it actually looks like it's going to be a word here. We have an L, an E, and okay, let's do it like this. So this is the words. We have a T, we have an L, an I, an N, an E, and an R. So maybe one of these letters is the village or the city or the street name or the country or something like that. So however it resonates for you guys. We're gonna put those here, and we're gonna also check out some charms. It's Linter. Yep, okay. So let's do just a couple of charms here to see if we get some additional messages. Yeah. So I'm gonna put them here in my hand. So we have a mermaid tail here, and once again I felt like water, so somewhere close to water, definitely. It's gonna be this place. You have a little tea, I think this is like a tea pot thing here. So teapot, and it looks old, so once again it feels like this is gonna be like an old place, a lot of history here. You know, tea, I don't know when is the history. No, the history of tea is actually was a long time ago. I think even before Christ. I think it was a Chinese, was it some Chinese master, no master, what is it called, the Chinese king or something, that there was some leaves that dropped in his hot water, and the history of tea, and it's pretty old actually. So I think tea is from China. But anyways, tea, I think you're gonna really, tea for me is like something cozy and nice, you know, drinking tea, inviting people, talking. So there's gonna be a lot of joy in this house, and having guests over. I think you're gonna have your friends over. They're gonna come to you when they need to rest and recuperate and like meditate maybe, or things like that. So your house is gonna be like a safe haven for many people to come to, and you're gonna be decorating because you love decorating, I think. So you're gonna have, I think, maybe even several guest houses. Maybe you want to have 2-3 guest houses, so people can really come over and sleep. I think you really enjoy having people around you, and like in a loving way, like family. You really like being alone as well. It's like you're very balanced in this way. It feels, my arm is hurting now. Let me put these down. Yeah, I think you're very, very balanced in this way, both liking to be alone, doing your own thing, but also very open-hearted, loving your family, loving your tribe, wanting to have those people, entertaining people. Yeah, with the teacup here or the teapot here, you're gonna be entertaining people at your home, and it's gonna be a good, nice place for everybody. People are gonna love that place. It's not just for you. Your door is gonna be open for a lot of people to heal and come there and soothe their intense emotions. It's gonna be a place of healing place for many people. Maybe you're doing healing retreats there or something, holding retreats. You have 2 stars here also, so I think, like, once again, like I said before, like kind of in the beginning, I don't think like it's in the midst of the city or something like that. I think it's gonna be a bit outside. I see there's a lot of space here with the Imagine card, so it feels like you're gonna be able to see the starry sky very clearly. You know, it's gonna be not polluted. So I don't know if you live in a polluted country, then maybe you're moving, or maybe moving to an area where the air is not that polluted, where you really can see the sky and, you know, breathe in that fresh energy, or I mean the fresh air. So I think that is going to be important for you, fresh air, and be able to see that starry sky at night. But the star here also once again makes me think of maybe you're doing kind of because of the place was pretty big, so not enormous, but still big. So maybe you're doing retreats there, holding I don't know, inviting people to your home, doing meditation retreats, or just doing things kind of spiritually there. It feels very like a spiritual place actually. Or maybe, you know, with the Page of Cups, painting here, doing painting courses, or maybe teaching people how to crochet, or whatever you're doing, teaching them something. So star here, Yeah, we have 2 stars. We have a little girl here. You see that little girl? So I think this is really like a inner child place. It's like I said, this is just confirming, you know, what we said also. This is something like a dream coming true for you. I think you are really gonna grow in this place, becoming more yourself, feeling really like you're gonna feel strong, because the house is gonna be, it's gonna be a really like a cool place to live, you know. You're gonna feel like you made it. This is strange thing to say, maybe you made it, but you reached one big goal of yours. I mean, you're standing there looking at that great house of yours. You're just gonna feel wow, and somehow connected with your inner child. Maybe you had a hard time feeling safe in the world. Maybe you had it hard growing up. So it's very important, like on a root chakra level for you, and kind of feeling safe. It's kind of that your inner child really gets to heal on a deeper level. So you're healing a lot yourself in this place. And finally, we have like a little, I think it's, I don't know what this is. It looks like a tiger that is angry, actually. So let me put that out there. Yeah, looks, I don't know if you see it. It looks like a little angry tiger here putting out his hand. And this feels like, yeah, it feels like you're protected. This place is protected from angry people. And also, once again, I think also people, they come there, maybe they're angry, you have friends that are fighting or something with somebody, or just sad, or something is happening on there. They come to your place and you're like living your Zen life. I mean, you're walking around meditating. I don't know what you're working with, but it doesn't feel like you have a normal job. It feels like you're working kind of at home, or like you have your own business. But I feel a lot of freedom here. No work, no stress, no struggle. So you have really created a life that is very, very good for you. So you have the space, and people come, you know, from the outer world, your friends, and they have a hard time, and they come to break down and soothe and just rest and feel good. And you're giving a lot to people around you, actually. I feel, yeah, you're really gonna give a lot of good things to the people around you, helping people. You're definitely a healer. I feel pile number 2. It feels like that is definitely in your life plan here. Okay, pile 1, that was your reading. Yeah, I think yeah, that was all the information that we got today. Okay, yeah, if you like my readings, please subscribe on my channel, hit the like button, leave a comment in the comment section. Either way, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye, pile 1. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. Your dream home. When, where, and how will it be yours? And this reading is kind of a continuation on your future home reading that I did a while ago. You will find that shared in the comment section if you also want to check that reading out. So anyways, you felt drawn to the truth be told card here. It has an owl and a window that is open. I think it's little hearts flying around here. Truth be told. Is there a love story connected to this dream home, maybe? We have number 14 as well. 1 and 4. 4 signifies stability and 1 signifies a new beginning. It could be that your dream home is connected to some kind of a love story in some way. Okay, I'm getting a message here. Love story, yeah, maybe moving to another country or moving in together, creating a dream home together or something like that. The window, I'm really getting a feeling from a country, a broad country. Maybe this dream home is a vacation place of yours. A place away from home or something like that, because it feels like it's a kind of on the countryside here, because the window is open, and you know, it's only like blue skies outside, and it feels very safe. It feels like a vacation-y place or a summer place, or I don't know, somewhere safe. You can have your window open without being scared of I don't know, wild animals and wild people, something like that. So yeah, okay, let's look. Let's put your tarot cards to the side, and let's look at your oracle cards. And you have fogged in. Go slow. Take time. fogged in. It's funny, this actually came up in pile 1 as well. I think the air, it's some kind, this dream home is somewhere where the air is fresh and clean. There's no pollution there. I don't know, with the fog, no smog. So once again, like I feel like also like in pile 1, if you felt drawn to pile 1, could also resonate with you, maybe some parts of it. Anyways, I don't feel like this is a place that is in the midst of the city. And if it is kind of in a city, it feels like it's somewhere abroad, you know, Spain, I don't know, Italy, Greece. It feels like Europe, actually. Yeah, you know, because Europe has pretty fresh air. Not maybe all parts, but definitely the Nordic countries, we have a lot of fresh air here. So, but also I think, yeah, Greece, maybe Spain, Italy, like I said, maybe even England somewhere, UK in the coast, or Scotland, or Ireland, or and it feels like it's a home away from home, a cottage, a cabin. Yeah, something like that. But I'm really getting Italy here, Venice or something, with all the romance. It's a place where you feel very happy when you're going to, or it's just you're buying your dream home. It's really like kind of on a place on the countryside or something where you really feel happy, content, and I don't know. I feel like a lot of romance in this energy here. So I definitely think there's some kind of love story connected to this place, or this house, or moving in together or something. Go slow, take time. Wow. To truth be told, you know what? This could really be a love story here going on. You know, you're going slow, you're taking time, but you're meant to be together. I mean, it's written in the stars. Everybody knows you're meant to be together. Maybe it's kind of some kind of twin flames story going on here, or soulmate story, and you know, you're or maybe you're living in, yeah, maybe it's a story, you know, love story, but you're living in different parts of the world, or something is like kind of something is hindering your love. Maybe you come from different cultures and religions, and there's so many hindrances for you being together, or you know, working maybe just in different parts of the country, and stuff like that. There's something here, but it feels like you're meant to be together. Truth be told, you're meant to be together, or this is meant for you, or something like that. And if you don't have like an ongoing love story, I think moving to this place, or maybe visiting this country, you know, you go to Italy, or you go to Spain or Greece, and all of a sudden the man or woman of your dreams kind of crosses your path, and it's like you're creating this place together. Or you fall in love with the country. You have a very strong calling to a place, you know, in Europe maybe, like I said, and you go there and you fall in love, and you're like, oh, I would just love to have a little apartment here, a little house here next to the coast, or something like that, and you're buying that place. This feels like that is a dream home of yours, and you know, you're in love with this place. You love the food, you love the people, you love being there, and every time you go there, you're happy. You're so happy. Hey, if you guys have this place, I can borrow it maybe, especially if it's in Europe. Tell me, please. Anyways. If I get it, you can borrow it from me as well, actually. So, yeah, truth be told. And with the mask here, I don't know why. This makes me once again think of Greece, you know, the whole dramas of the Greece, the whole theater, theater. And I'm thinking of, you know, the Greek term of catharsis. I'm so sorry if I'm not saying this right. My English is not so good at all times. It's pretty good, but not that good at all times. Anyways, catharsis, I think that is the term, you know, in the Greek tragic, what is it called actually? Theaters or some dramas. There's always this catharsis. It comes to the point. So I wonder if this is the right word. Anyways, it comes to the point when it kind of reaches its its climax of energy, and it kind of switches, and kind of the whole audience is meant to go through some kind of cleaning process with this. That was the meaning of the Greek dramas, like to get the audience to reach some kind of a cleansing inside of themselves through the drama that was playing out here. And I mean, fogged in, go slow, take time. So it's like it feels like you're getting this place when you're going through a big shift in your life, leaving something behind. And I don't know why it feels like you're alone. So maybe you have left a partner or something, and you're finding yourself. I'm thinking of this Julia Roberts movie, Eat, Pray, Love. Kind of could be a kind of a story like this here, Eat, Pray, Love. She leaves her relationship she's not happy with, and she's like, oh, I don't even know myself. I want to find myself. And she travels the world. She goes to Italy. Actually, I think she goes to Italy, and she eats food and pasta and things like that. And she goes to Bali and meditates and try to find herself. I think she has a pretty hard time meditating, actually, being quiet. But somehow she managed to find herself, and somehow also she managed to find true love again in a new way for her. So maybe this is the story for you. Fogged in, leaving something, changing your direction and going somewhere. Look, we have a Viking ship here. So Nordic countries, yeah, maybe you're coming to me, actually. You can come to my house, I can come to your house. So anyways, let's look at the rest of your card here. Purification, wow. Okay, I'm gonna look up the catharsis here. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't like saying one word wrong. Yeah, catharsis. Let me see. Catharsis, yeah. The process of releasing and thereby providing relief from strong or repressed emotions, purgatory. Yeah, so that is what is happening. Purification of emotions. Yeah, purification. We had it here. Catharsis. That's what I said. So, and we have 41 here. Wow, that is interesting. So from 14 to 41. So 41 can be significant for you. Maybe you are 41 years old, or it happens when you're 41 or something. So, but with 14 and then the numbers switching, it feels really like this is gonna happen when you are, like I said, you're shifting your life. You're going through some kind of a big awakening. You're leaving things behind. You're simplifying your life. It feels like you're standing kind of a new plateau of your life. You kind of maybe lack direction, like Julia Roberts. She didn't know what to do with herself, so she went traveling, trying to find herself, and she had so many experiences, and finally she found a new place in herself that was so much better than it was before. So you're definitely going through some catharsis here. The drama of your life, the tragic Greek drama of your life, when it has played out, it's like when it has played out, you reach that catharsis, and I keep on repeating myself. Let's just take another card. So you're ready. Wow. Yeah, okay. Pile number 2. You are ready. So what is holding you back? Look, she's carrying actually an ankh here. An ankh. So maybe Egypt. Maybe you buying a place in Egypt. Maybe you have a very strong connection to Egypt and you want to buy a little house or maybe an apartment there on Hurghada or something like that. But you are ready. So I'm just here. What is holding you back that you need to release here? Opening the window, maybe release love, maybe release something, maybe just release fear of traveling. Because it feels like it feels like this is definitely travels that are connected to this moving, not being in the same place. And fogged in, go slow, take time. It's kind of you're holding yourself back here. Go slow, take time. No, stop going slow and take time. You are ready. Why you're holding yourself back? Pack that bag and out in the world. Start enjoying life. Open up for life. And somehow along the way, the dream home is kind of there for you. It's like you're opening up to life, you're moving around, meeting people, maybe traveling, doing things that you didn't do before, maybe doing retreats or courses, learning something, just opening up for life in a new way. And somehow along the way, it's like kind of you're being guided to this dream home of yours. You're just like, yeah, I'm gonna buy this house, or somebody just says, you know what, that's for sale actually, it's my uncle selling it, and you're somewhere, you're like, yeah, really, and then you get a really cheap price because they have money. They're not really interested in money. They just want to have like a good person buying it or renting it. Maybe you're renting it. So maybe you're renting it. Oh, I just see this, white, I think it's in Greece or something, or Italy maybe. I don't know. Greece, this white stone houses. I just see like really white house here A beautiful little place. Maybe, yeah, maybe you're renting it. And you're spending time there. See, you're writing also. So maybe you're writing a book when you're there, or writing poetry or painting. And wow, this is so good for you. So many good things happens to you here, actually, in this place, on this travel. So if you feel like traveling somewhere, I really would say go for it. But this doesn't feel like a, for now, we can develop during the reading. It doesn't feel like a home that you're staying for the rest of your life. It feels like a place that you're staying like part-time of your time. And I think you have a second home that is more like your real home. So this is more like a vacation place, actually. Fire magic. Yeah, fire here. Passion. This is a place where you go to ignite that inner passion of you, to feel inspired, to recuperate your energy, to rejuvenate yourself, to find balance, to meditate, to eat good food. There's a lot of good food here in this country. Yeah, eat good food, laugh, drink wine maybe, and enjoy yourself. And I feel, I don't know why I keep getting this feeling of you going alone, kind of like, you going alone, finding yourself on a deeper level. I mean, you can go alone, finding yourself, even if you have a partner or somebody like that. It's fine to go alone. I actually love to travel alone. I actually don't like going with anyone when I travel. I love being alone, so yeah, but that's me. But anyway, and I think that's good for you. And somehow there is somebody here as well. So it's like you are your individual thing. You're doing your individual thing. But there's definitely a love here also. And somehow your paths cross. And I think somehow along the way, it's like you're going to live closer to each other, or maybe with each other or something like that. But it's definitely love here. There is definitely a love story going on here somewhere along the lines. Somewhere. Okay, let's look at your tarot cards here. We have the Tower. Yeah, wow. Ooh. And that really makes me feel like it's when will you get your dream home? It's when you're yeah, it's like when your life breaks down into pieces. Yeah, but it's like when, yeah, actually that's what's happened. There's a lightning coming here. Yeah, and the Tower card, the lightning actually symbolizes the divine power, the divine interference, coming here with power, breaking things down to like say, hey, pile 2, it is time to move. We have told you for so long you have to let go of that relationship or that job or that house or that thing because it's not good for you, it's outdated. But you, dear pile 2, had a hard time letting go. So here comes the divine power of help and the surge of energy, and then all of a sudden it all pushes up to the surface and we have to deal with it. So it's like, it's when you're dealing with some kind of, maybe, yeah, like I said before here with purification, when we read the catharsis, it was all about releasing repressed emotions. So when you release repressed emotions, maybe it's fear of traveling alone, fear of traveling at all, fear of, I don't know, leaving your safe home, fear of trying new things, fear of leaving a partner that you've been with, even if it's like outdated, or you're scared of hurting their feelings, or you're just scared of whatever. So, or just, yeah, I don't know what. So, so something happens here, definitely. You're reaching that catharsis and the repressed emotion comes up to the surface. You're dealing with something and that pushes you forward in life here. And look, the Hermit, wow. Meditating, yeah, you're really dealing with something, cleansing, clearing your energy, dealing with something. We have another fire here. Fire, yeah, we had fire here as well. Look at that. Actually, it's the same person. No, yeah, it is actually. This is the tarot cards and this is the oracle cards of the same author. So yeah, with the fire here, connecting with yourself. You're getting your dream home when you're letting go of something very old in your life, old version of yourself, your old life, stepping into a new life. Like I said, changing direction, connect. The Hermit is all about connecting with yourself, looking for yourself. There is definitely the Julia Roberts story here, looking for yourself, searching yourself. And then in that whole journey, you're moving house. I think many things in your life is changing, your job, your partner, your career, just overall well-being. There's a lot of, you're going through this whole spiritual thing here, connected to this King of Wands. Wow. Ooh, and then stepping out in the world. I mean, King of Wands is definitely a traveler. Stepping out in the world, empowered and inspired and strong and full of passion. Maybe you're meeting somebody here in Greece or Italy and you're having passionate sex. I just felt that with King of Wands is pretty passionate, actually. So healing, and you know what? Maybe healing your sexuality could also be just that, you know. You are healing your sacral chakra, I don't know, you know, if you've been in a relationship and the intimacy has not been so healthy, or it's maybe you don't have sex anymore, or I don't know, something like that. But or maybe something with your sacral chakra here. It's like, oh, there's so many things going on connected to you getting your dream home. So you're healing sexually, you're sexually healing. That is how I feel here. And becoming more clear and stable kind of in yourself here. Let's see here. We have the stars. Look at you. Liberating yourself. This also looks like Greek or Italy. You know, look at this. Being all naked, liberated. Yeah, you're gonna be liberated. I don't know why. Maybe you've been feeling strained when it comes to your sexuality, or maybe you were repressing your own sexual energy. You know, repressing yourself, holding yourself back, not feeling comfortable in your sexual skin, just not being, I don't know, in touch maybe on the deeper levels of yourself. And the sexuality is all about creative expression, inspiration. It's about feeling alive. It's about feeling passionate about life. It's like sexual energy is enjoying that Italian carbonara pasta, you know, on the coast shore of Italy or somewhere in Venice or something. That is also sexual energy. It's enjoying life. So maybe it has been suppressed or, you know, pushed down in some way. So there's a lot of going on here. Yeah. This reading went past like the dream home a bit, and it became kind of something else here. But it's definitely like information that was gonna come through here, I feel. So there is a vacation place or an important place that you are meant to go. Actually, I got an idea for my next reading. Your dream vacation. I'm gonna do that actually. So the stars here. Rejuvenating yourself. Maybe this is also this dream home of yours here, or vacation place here that you're going through. I think there is, like I said, there's water nearby here, or maybe I didn't say that you can go and take swims and baths, and maybe there's a healing center there or something that you can really rejuvenate yourself. You're getting healing, you're getting massages, and it's a good place. Yeah, a good place. I think you're, like you said, yeah, I think maybe actually you're buying or renting it so that you can keep going there. And 5 of Wands here is ending your reading. Yeah, leaving the conflicts of life. Yeah, you know what? It's actually like we said here a while ago that I think this is actually a place where a home away from home. With the 5 of Wands, where you can escape the conflicts of life and really find yourself at a deeper level. Feels like a very, very good place. I feel a lot of things happening in my root chakra and sacral chakra here. So there is definitely healing going on here. And healing connected, I think, to this country, you know, Greece, Italy, France maybe even. Yeah, whatever European country you feel drawn to. Yeah, something is going on there. Maybe there is, you know, past love story in this country from a past life that you haven't healed. That's maybe why I feel so much energy now in my root and sacral chakra. I've been doing that for a while now, talking about sexual energy. So maybe there's some healing here. Maybe there was a love story that you went through in some past life that is also healing with this place and make you take your power back. You know, the fire here, taking your power back. What a super exciting reading. Let me take a sip of my tea here. That was good. And I have some letters and I have some charms as well. So let's start with the letters. Maybe we get some kind of a clues to what kind of country this could be in, or maybe village or city. So let's do that. Okay, think, yeah, there we got it. So we got an R, a D, a N, a K. I see almost Denmark here. An E, P, another R, and that is not so common. I don't know actually if there is any countries with an in it. Maybe some kind of yeah, actually cities and things in the Nordic countries. So Paris with a P and the R. Yeah, anyways, you know what? Let's just leave it like this. Yeah, whatever you feel, anything resonates here. Like I said, maybe country, maybe city, maybe village, maybe something else. This is the letters. Let's put them here, and we're also gonna do some, I think we're gonna take a couple more letters actually. I just felt like we should. I think we'll take 5 more letters. So we have an A as well. We have an L, an X. Wow, okay. There we have 2 more. An H, N, Alex, and X as well. Let's put these as well, and I'm just gonna give you little last view here on all the letters. My hand is too small. No, it's actually perfect. Okay guys, that is all the letters. So maybe this says kär here. This actually means in love in Swedish. So love, and you know X, Lex, SS here, sex and love. I'm telling you, there is a love story going on here. Something is going on with your sacral root chakra, sexual energy connected to this dream home of yours. Okay, let's put the letters here, and we're also gonna do some charms. Yeah, let's do it like this. Whoop, whoop. You know what I'm getting here with the King of Wands? Maybe you were sexually suppressed in this past lifetime in Greece or Italy or something like that. Somehow, yeah, and now you're, yeah, just felt that actually with the King of Wands, because the King of Wands can be pretty like this authority type, suppressing people in on the negative side. So maybe you weren't able to be yourself, be sexually liberated or something like that. So going there is really bringing back that power of yours. Okay, let's do a couple of charms here. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Okay, we have a little cat here. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, a little cat, blue. Looks like a cat on a roof. This also makes me feel, I don't know why, Greece with the blue maybe, you know, the Greek flag is blue and white. But with the cat here, you know, independence. So this feels like it's a dream home. It's very connected to yourself, what you want. In your past lives, it feels. It's a little, you know, there's a little, it feels like it's a little diamond there. So it's like your little diamond, your little, your little place, your little diamond. Yeah, it's a special place, very special place for you. And look at this key here. Yeah, so yeah, key signifies, I think, yeah, once again, you're getting a key to this place, you're renting this place, you're buying this place. I don't think it's that expensive actually. We haven't talked about the finances here, but I think it's not expensive at all. I hear 5,000 euros. Actually, that's what I hear, 5 to 6,500 euros. It's a small little place. Actually, if you're buying it, I don't know why that is actually not much. So I don't know why you're getting it that cheap. And I think maybe you're leasing it for maybe 2-3 years or something like that. So and if whatever is cheap for you, so it feels, either way it feels like it's cheap. Because they like you, like the people that owns the buildings there, or the people that are renting it out, the house owner or something, they really like you. It's like you're meeting them and connecting them. You're getting this place by meeting the people. Maybe you're eating at a restaurant and you go there every day, and all of a sudden they say, yeah, but we're renting out this place, and you're like, what, really, can I rent it? And then they like you so much, so they almost want to give it for free to you or something like that, because there is a connection between you and these people as well. So we have a little paw here. Don't know what that is saying me actually, but yeah, there's cats here at this place. Maybe you really like cats, but wild cats or something like that walking around. We have an owl, and we have an elephant, and we have my arm is starting to hurt now. And we have a little heart, of course. We have a little heart here. But with the owl and the elephant, wisdom. You are getting back your wisdom here, I think. It's a place where you really are spiritually connected to. I think you're going to walk around here, if you're in Greece, Oracle of Delphi. There's so much history, the feminine power here. Maybe you're taking that back. So there's a lot of things here that is very, your spiritual gifts are getting stronger when you are here. Your channels are getting stronger. So you're really gonna like being in this place, because it's gonna do a lot for you. And yeah, we had this little, look at a small little, don't forget about love. I keep hearing, truth be told, don't forget about love. I don't know why I'm saying that, but don't forget about love, pile number 2. Yeah, it seems like, that is important for you, because there is definitely love for you here. Maybe you think it's not. I don't know what it is. It feels like there's a complicated love story that is not complicated at all. It's like I don't know if you make it more complicated than it is, or if you think it's complicated, but in the end, it's not so complicated. So somebody is definitely meant to be in your life in a very strong way, in a very loving way. Okay, pile number 2. This was your reading. Be sure to check out the other reading, Your Future Home. I think that will give you more information, maybe about because this felt like a second home, so maybe that is more about the first home. Who knows? Anyways, if you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, leave a comment in the comment section. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye, pile 2. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading, Your Dream Home. When, where, and how will it be yours? And before we start, I just want to say that this is kind of a continuation on a past reading that I did, Your Future Home. If you haven't checked that out, you will find the link to that reading shared also in the comment section. So anyways, let's dive into today's reading. And you felt drawn to this beautiful, beautiful card here that says peace. We also have a number 23, so maybe that is significant. 2 plus 3 is 5, and 5 stands for positive change. So this is it feels like an upgrade, your dream home. Really, yeah, big upgrade from where you're living now. I don't know where you live now, and maybe it's not that bad, but it feels like a big, big, big upgrade. And in so many ways, it's a nicer area, it's a nicer house, it's more stable, maybe even cheaper or something like that. But definitely more, the standard of the house feels better. I don't know if you live in an old house now, or I don't know. They're showing me 2 pictures here, actually. They're showing me like kind of where you live now, and where what is your dream home. And the picture they're showing me kind of where you are now, it's just like dark, and it's like the cabins of the kitchen are old, and the toilet is a bit old, and just like not kind of high standard. So it's like you are upgrading the standard in your dream home. It feels like a place that is very renovated and very the previous owner have really taken care of this place, so it's very renovated, very clean, very good. It doesn't feel like you have to do many things with it. I definitely think you're gonna put your own touch. I see a lot of details, so I think you're gonna be very I don't know if you have a lot of stuff, but there's definitely like a lot of yeah, a lot of you have a lot of stuff. I think not. It doesn't feel like it's messy, but you still have a lot of stuff. You know, a lot of books in your bookshelves, and you have little, you know, little decoration things and stuff like that. You definitely have. It's like when somebody walks into your house, it's like it's very clear that it's your house. It's not hard to guess that it's your house. You can see it by the way it's decorated. It's very personally decorated, very connected to who you are as a person. Very peaceful place. Your dream home. You like to have it clean. You like you like to have it clean. You like to have it zen. It's spacious. It's cozy, it's intimate, it's personal, this dream home of yours. Where? I think it's gonna be somewhere, I don't know, with the egg here, I think it's gonna be somewhere kind of in a village or a community or something like that that has, I don't know, the egg here feels like a very family friendly area. So maybe close to, if you have kids, maybe close to school or kindergarten or, you know, something like that, or close to, you know, taking buses and stuff like that. But still a very calm area. And if it's a house kind of maybe on the countryside, because look, we have there's just green grass here, so maybe you don't even have any neighbors close. If I had two energies here, either it's kind of like a little bit secluded, or it's kind of like in a village or something where it's still very calm. It's not in the midst of the city. It's like, yeah, people have their kids and their cars and their gardens, and it's very like cute and nice and calm and safe. That is how it feels like here. You know, all the neighbors say hi. Yeah, all the neighbors say hi, and you know, they help each other. Maybe somebody knocks on your door asking you for some sugar to borrow or something like that. So it feels like a very friendly place. You know, peace, a very peaceful place. A very, very peaceful place. You definitely have a I'm seeing you growing like maybe herbs, and or maybe you have a lot of flower and plants in your house, so you like things that grows and that are alive. It makes the just the whole atmosphere feel very fresh. It's very clean. It's like really clean. It's like you could eat off the floor. That's how clean it feels like. And high standard, once again, high standard kitchen, and everything is like new and fresh and stable. And maybe the building in itself or the apartment itself is not old. It's maybe it could be completely new, or just, you know, maybe very like not old, like maybe just like somebody lived in there before or something, or the people who, like I said, who owned this place before was really taking care of this, like down to the details. Really painting it when it was needed, renovating it. Everything is tipply top here. Actually, it's really like a dream home. We're gonna put your tarot cards here to the side, and we're gonna look at your oracle cards. And you have fellow travelers. Support is all around you. Look at that peacock here. Really makes me think that this is a beautiful home. It's like a home, you know, you're decorating this home. Like you could do Pinterest pictures, you can be in a magazine. I think you like decorations. You like decorating it, and I think you're gonna put a lot of effort doing that and buying, you know. I don't think you're gonna be cheap with the furnitures that you buy. I think you're gonna find, you know, exactly what you want, and if it's a bit more expensive, it's gonna be fine to put that extra money to buy the couch that you want, or the sofa that you want, or the table, or the bed, you know, that you want. And maybe you really like wooden things. I don't know why I'm getting this, but you know, like the wooden, bohemian, natural. There's a natural feeling here. Actually, it's not. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like shabby chic. Shabby chic, is that the name? You know, it feels more like kind of a bohemian, natural. So like very like connected to. It's fresh and yeah, natural. I think yeah, natural. You like I said, I see plants and growing herbs, and if you don't have a garden, you know, it's like having them in little pots and things, and something like that. So I feel two energies here. Like one is really like an apartment, and one is a small, I don't know how you say that in English, you know, No, I don't know the name, but like a house anyways, that is next to another house. Or if it's... So there's different here. I don't think you have a huge garden. Actually, it's different. For some of you, you do actually. You know what? I think it's gonna be depending on how you want it to be. So if you want to have a huge garden, I think you're gonna. If you don't, I don't think you are. But it is definitely nature around. Like I said, it's a family-friendly area. Look, we have a little water here. There is forest nearby. Maybe there is mountains nearby. There is fruits that you can pick, maybe growing in the wild. So you can definitely go for walks and things. There's a lot of beauty in this place. Yeah, a very nice place just overall. Fellow travelers. So that makes me feel like you're gonna have neighbors. Like I said, friendly neighbors. Maybe, yeah, I think, yeah, friendly neighbors. I'm getting that feeling. So maybe you don't want to live completely secluded. You don't mind having neighbors. You don't want to have them completely next to you. But it feels like it's not. It's like maybe you have a lush garden and maybe, you know, something is kind of, you have trees and things. So kind of you have your own area. And also because everybody is so nice, there's a peaceful area. It's a better area in the village or something like that. And maybe it's a bit of a, like a good place, or maybe a bit of a hippie place, but not a hippie place like in a bad way. Like just like people are very into sustainable living, to recycling, to, you know, help each other pick up things in the you know, you're planting flowers, what do we say, taking care of the trees surrounding like the community or something. There's something with the community here, working together. So it's definitely, neighbors are nice, helping each other, keeping the place nice and clean and family friendly. Is really the energy that I'm getting here. Happiness, wow. Happiness. And look, I said 2 + 3, 5 means positive change. So we have a 5 here and a 1. So 1 always stands for new beginnings and 5 positive change. And that was what I was saying. This move to this dream home is going to be a positive change here. You're moving to a better area, a better home, a better area. Everything is just better here. And it doesn't feel like you have to renovate. It doesn't feel like you have to put a lot of money into the fixing part. It's more for you. It's like changing wallpaper is the name. I said past something else in Palawan actually, but wallpaper. Maybe you're changing the wallpaper and, you know, more like decorating these things. It's not like you have to pick out the whole kitchen and put it in your kitchen. You can do that if you want to, but it's not necessary. The standard is very high in this place. It feels like it's gonna be like a bit more expensive, actually, because of it. Because I think this is the kind of the type of house that you want. Also, I don't think you want to live like in a cottage in the middle of the forest, and you know that you have to put a lot of effort to do things. So. Yeah, let's see how it goes with the finances here. It feels like you were collecting the money. You're collecting the money, and somehow more money comes in to support you. Somehow there is a lot of happiness in this place. Wow, your neighbors are happy. It seems very important to have happy neighbors. But happy neighbors, happy, conscious neighbors that recycle and that are happy and smiling and that have happy kids and that are helpful and friendly. So it's a good area. It's a bit a trendy or chic area, and maybe that was kind of the hippie feeling that I got, like just like chic or trendy area, you know, that I'm getting here. An artsy area, maybe even people are into art and creating culturally. Yeah, okay, yeah. So the people are very cultivated, interested in culture. Oh my God. I hope you understand what I'm saying here. Artsy people, cultivated people, intelligent people, conscious people. So it has a high vibration. This place has a high vibration. And you have helpful people. Oh my God, you just keep getting the same message here. I never seen this card in this deck actually. Helpful people. Yeah, it's a community. You're moving to some kind of a community, it feels like here, where people are helping each other. I think this is kind of maybe what you want. Probably it's what you want because it's in your reading. If it doesn't resonate, please check out the other readings or maybe the future home reading that I did. So only take what resonates for you. Tarot and readings are only guidances to feel our own intuition and see if it matches and maybe awaken and also awaken things in us. So anyways, helpful people. Yeah, this is definitely a community here. There's a kid here also, you know, with the egg. So there's kids here, it's laughter here, it's nice. Nice, yeah, the birds are singing, the kids are laughing, the parents are happy, and a lot going on. There's invitations, and there is, you know, going to going to see vernissage. No, I don't know the name. Exhibitions, going to exhibitions, going to the opera, going to the museum, doing things like that. So maybe it is in a city actually, but this is kind of somewhere where it's a bit more calm maybe, or it's like I said, maybe not secluded but close, like an area that is close to these things. So there's definitely a city close by that you can do all these things. And you have water magic. Wow. So close to water, close to the coast, maybe something like that. But water also emotions. There's a lot of high emotions here. Happiness. You're gonna feel happy. You're feeling content here. People are happy. There's a lot of healing going on here. People are helping each other, babysitting each other's kids, you know, doing things like that. I like this place. It's a good place to live in actually. Okay, let's look at your tarot cards. And you have 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. You have Death. Yeah, that's like I said, positive change, a new beginning and positive change. I mean, look at this Death card. This is what you're leaving behind. Yeah, this is the old house. Look at this. It's a bit dark. A bit dark. And what maybe something is going on in this part of your life, you know. It's a bit heavy. Maybe now you're not living somewhere. Maybe you moved in somebody's house, or life is hard on you somehow or something like that. But Death here, yeah, you're in a place where it's not really that good, you know. 7 of Wands. Look at this. A flooding here even. Maybe you lost your house in flooding or something. I'm sorry guys if that happened to you. Can't imagine how it is to lose your house and all your belongings. That has to be yeah, very hard, I think, actually. So we look at there's a flooding here going on, and you know, they're putting up things here to protect the house. So maybe the house you're living in now, or where you are now, is not stable. It doesn't feel safe. It's not, yeah, somehow it doesn't feel, you don't feel completely safe there. There's a, look at hard work to keep it or something like that. And Death here, coming here, ending that. So you're getting this dream home when this, yeah, it comes with a new beginning actually. So, when? Yeah, when? Let's see, when? Temperance. Wow. Oh, I'm so happy for you, pile number 3. So it really feels like you're leaving a bad situation in your life that's connected kind of with part of your phase of your life that you're ending and closing. And by closing that, ending that, you're moving into a new phase of your life. And along that way comes your dream home. And I don't know really when. We have a lot of 5s here. So maybe in 5 months. 5 years feels actually too long. I don't think it's that long. 1 to 5 years maybe here we have. Yeah, 1 to 5 years could actually be it. Or 1 to 5 months could even be it. Helpful people. How you're getting... Maybe people are helping you to get it with the money here. Yeah, somebody is helping you, maybe taking that bank loan. Somebody is lending you money. Somebody is... maybe the bank is helping you. Somehow you're getting help from people around you, I think, to get this place. Yeah, somehow you're getting help. Let's look at the rest of the cards. 2 of Wands. What an interesting 2 of Wands. She's walking through the door. Walking through the door. It's funny she walks through a door in 2 of Wands, talking about your dream home here. So it's like you are walking through the door. Let's put it there. We're going to look at the last card. Knight of Cups. Yeah, you know what? Knight of Cups is definitely somebody helping. You're getting help to get this. Okay, let's break it down a bit. So what I said here is feels like you are in some kind of situation, or you have been in some kind of situation where you're not happy with where you're living, you're not happy with your life, and maybe it's so bad that you lost your house or your home in some way. And that is kind of coming to an end, and you're moving into a new start of your life, where overall I feel it's not just your house. Overall, you're cutting people off, you're cutting things off, you're healing, you're leaving things. You had to face hardships, and I feel really, I really feel sorry for you, Pile Tree. I don't know why. I just feel like my heart is opening up and say I'm sorry for the things that you have to go through. So, but the temperance here is you peace and temperance. I mean, wow, I didn't even see that. You have temperance underneath peace. I mean, temperance is the card of peace. It's about balance. It's about peace. It's about just having inner peace and balance. So you're getting that. And Two of Wands is all about planning the future, really like sitting down and thinking like, what do I want for myself? What kind of future do I want? Rebuilding maybe your life here, and doing that. And Knight of Cups, it's actually it's the most romantic card in the deck. It's the card of romance. Somebody's offering you something, so it could be a partner that is helping you, or somebody that really loves you. Doesn't have to be a partner. Family that helps you with this. Somebody has money and somebody's helping you to you borrow money from them, you get a good deal, you make a contract between the two of you, or they are buying you the house. I don't think you're getting the house for free, or that they're buying you the house, but they're helping you get that house. They're helping you move. With the Knight of Cups, also feeling like somebody is helping you maybe to heal. Maybe you have a therapist to talk about what happened. Maybe you have a really good friend that is helping you heal. Maybe you have a healer, somebody that is guiding you through the hardships and through, you have a lot of support. You have support, fellow travelers. Support is all around you. You have helpful people. You have the Knight of Cups here. You have so much help. Helping you to heal, helping you to get this place. So there's a lot of things, good things is going on for you, and really feel like you're never have to worry again about your safety, about where you're living, about losing your house, about the money. I think we're gonna take a couple of more cards here actually, just to become a bit more clear here. It's not like, I don't know, it's somehow it works out for you. It's not like you're becoming a millionaire. It's like you're winning a ticket and you're becoming millionaire. That doesn't feel like that here. But it's a very smooth flow that is actually more like healing and loving, where things just works out perfectly. And one day it's like you're sitting there in your dream home feeling safe, and everything is just so nice. You just look around you, you don't even have to put the effort to redecorate, or everything is safe. And maybe that is why it's so important, because the other place that you lived in was not stable and safe, or it was, if a storm came, it just blew away or something like this. And now maybe that was why it was so important for you to have a place that was really yours, and felt really safe for you, and that you didn't have to put a lot of money in it. Maybe you don't have the strength or the knowledge to start redecorating and doing things and that. So this is just like perfect. You're just gonna, it's like, sometimes you just get a place and you don't have to do anything but move in your things. And once again, I think it's gonna be just for you to change wallpapers and things like small things like that. If you feel like doing that, I think you're gonna do that. But that's gonna be easy and something that you can handle by yourself. So a lot of, it's gonna be, I really, I feel good for you getting this. I really think you deserve it, pile number 3. I love this energy here. I really do. We're going to take a couple of more cards. I want to look a bit more. Maybe we get something about how the finances is going to solve or something like that. Let's do this deck. So pile number 3. dream home. Whoop, okay, cards are, wow. Okay, wow, I just saw this last card. So let's start with that. 6 of Wands. I mean, look at this success here. So yeah, you know what? Maybe you're getting married with a rich man or woman or somebody that really wants to moving in with them. Yeah, maybe you're moving in with them or they're helping you to buy this house, or you're buying it together. Somebody very kind-hearted, and they're buying, or maybe you're buying it together, you know. All of a sudden you are two people, so you can put in that money, both of you. You don't have to buy it all by yourself. You have your savings, and then this person has his savings, his or her savings, and you're putting that together, and all of a sudden you have enough money to buy it. So you're definitely getting help here. I think you're sharing this with somebody, and with a peace and family. Some of you, I don't think all of you, of course, some of you are really having your family here, having your grandkids that are coming to visit you. It's a place of happiness, of joy, of sharing, of eating together. Love is happening here. It's like it's so good for you, because I just keep seeing that past life, or not past life, I just see that other phase of your life that you might be in that phase now. I just see really like pile number 3, that is ending for you. It really is ending for you. Keep on working with yourself and have faith. Do what is right for you. Work on your healing. That is really ending for you. And love, I mean, 6 of Wands is all about victory and success here. So you're getting success. And love, yeah, 5 of Pentacles, look at you. I really think there's something going on here with your home. I mean, 5 of Pentacles really means actually losing your home, or getting through a hard divorce, or, you know, breaking up with your partner, or losing somebody. Maybe your partner dies, or your house, losing your house, something really bad, not having the money, being, you know, sick maybe, you know. And I know, like, oh my God, I'm so happy for living in Sweden. I mean, I can go to the hospital and anytime I want. It doesn't cost me like $10, I think. I mean, yeah, 10 euros or 20 euros to go to the doctor, and whatever happens to me, I can always go. But I know for you guys who lives in other countries, in America and things, you know, going to the doctor, just having kids, just birthing somebody, it costs you so much. I have no idea how you guys do it, actually. So if something like that happens, then you're like in debt for the rest of your life. It's awful, actually. You don't have that social security net. So maybe you're moving somebody in somewhere because you want to have a social security net, so you can feel safe for yourself and safety for your children. Safety is very important for you, especially because you've been going through things that haven't made you feel safe in the world. So it's very important for you to have safety. So it could be, like I said, a breakup, or being sick, or losing your house, or being homeless, kicked out in the street, or something like that. 5 of Pentacles, yeah, that is what you're living at. 2 of Swords. I like putting the cards the way I kind of draw them, because I don't know why, it always feels like it's more right. That's why I put it like this, if you wonder. So 2 of Swords. Let's put it here. Yeah, you also got 2 of Swords here. 2 of Swords is all about choices, and I think, you know, feels like a not knowing, you know, with the blindfold here, not knowing which choice you should make for yourself here. And I just think, like, when will it happen, how it will happen, it kind of happens by itself. But it definitely feels like there is a going through some kind of a breakup, going through some kind of a hard emotions. Always, you know, it's through suffering that we develop. We don't expand, we don't heal, we don't develop really if we don't go through suffering. Maybe is a hard, like, it doesn't have to go that far, but challenges in our life really, yeah, they challenge us, and then we reevaluate maybe our life and where we're living. And sometimes we have to, because we don't have any place to live. Our whole life changes. We're, you know, if we break up, or if we lose our house, or if we lose our job, we can maybe something like that. So it feels like it's kind of it's kind of in a place of crisis, where a big change happens within you. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise. A big change happens inside of you, and all of a sudden it's like, I don't know why you had to face it. I'm so sorry that you had to face that. Actually, but it's there, and somehow it's kind of that, but that is kind of leads to something better for you. It's just all gonna work out. That's what I'm saying. Don't worry, pile number 3. It is all gonna work out. And like I said, 1 to 5. 1 to 5 years, 1 to 5 months. Maybe it's in January, maybe it's in May. It could happen in February, it could happen in March. The 7 here, it could happen in July. It's also what I feel here. Yeah. Okay, you know what? We're gonna take a couple of letters and a couple of charms as well to see if we can get maybe the name of the street, the village, the city, the country, whatever resonates with you. Yeah, let me pick those up. So let's start with the letters here. Oh yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna leave it to you to kind of figure it out how it resonates for you. We have an A. Maybe it's the name of the partner that you have. Oops. Okay, let's look here. So, I think we're gonna take a couple more letters here. If you wonder, this letters and O, it's kind of this Nordic country, so actually the Swedish letters. So that is for my Swedish viewers, or maybe somebody that's gonna move to Sweden, who knows. So we have A, D, E, S, A, G, R, I, C, D, and O. So maybe this is letters, like I said, in the country, the city, the village. Yeah, somehow maybe this resonates somehow with you. Okay, we're gonna put these here, and we're also lastly are gonna take some charms to see if we can get some last messages. Let's see some charms. Yeah. Oh, okay. We have oh wow, yeah. We have a beautiful little flower here. This is gonna be a very beautiful place. Actually matches the color here. It's a bit greenish. You guys see that it matches here. So a beautiful place, very cute, very decorated. I think you really, like I said, I think you like details and green things, plants and herbs maybe, and beautiful. It's a place that awakens your inner beauty, and it's beautiful. Everything is beautiful from inside out. Yeah, the house is beautiful, the building is beautiful, you are beautiful, the kids are beautiful, the neighbors are beautiful. It's just beautiful. You have an angel with you here. So that kind of feels like your guardian angel that are with you and trying, yeah, your guardian angel is guiding you towards this place, helping you through this hardship that you're going through. So you definitely have divine protection and a very specific angel that is with you. I feel the presence of one angel, and I keep hearing guardian angel. So we have so many different guides in our lives that are there for different kind of reasons. But a guardian angel is kind of with us since we get born, and they're kind of very close to us, actually, very, very close to us. So you can feel now when I'm talking about this energy, I feel that this energy is on your right side maybe, or on your left side. I feel more the right side, standing there, very, very, very loving energy that is kind of next to you, and she's smiling. I don't know why I say she, but it feels like, angels don't have genders, but it feels like a feminine energy here, smiling at you, saying that everything is fine. So that is coming through here. I have to rest my arm a little bit. Okay, yeah, let's put these over here. Actually, we're gonna take one at a time. We have a little, a seahorse, I think this is called. The seahorse. I'm thinking of Australia here. I don't know why. Do you have seahorses in the Australian waters? I don't know. But water. Did we talk about water? Yeah, I think maybe there is some kind of water somewhere close. Yeah, you have water magic, yeah, and water here. So definitely, maybe it's on the coast or something close to water. You can take walks or maybe go swimming or something in water. But it also makes me think that you have a connection actually with Gaia and the animals around there. Maybe you have a lot of fairies around you, or just things like that, because your energy is very like that, very connected to Gaia and Mother Earth. So there's things, There's a lot of things going on in this dream home of yours. Like I said, you have nature fairies around it and inside of it. And I can't remember if this was the reading that said you're having a lot of plants, but I see a lot of plants now and herbs and things like that. So I don't know. It's like when you go on walks in the forest and things, you bring those nature fairies with you home. So you have a lot of protection. There's a lot of joy and laughter around you. So you don't just have helpful people. You have a lot of guides, spirit guides, and once again, nature fairies around you that are like your energy and kind of hanging with you. They're around you a lot. Oh yeah, we have a little cat here. So maybe you're getting a little cat. And look, it's a pink cat actually. So a happy cat, but I think also this is the place that you're gonna feel free here. And I like it, like you're leaving that old thing. You're feeling free, you're feeling independent, you're feeling strong, you're regaining your power, you're regaining your strength, you're regaining your confidence. And you know, if you went through something very hard, you know, being homeless, kicked on the street, losing your job, losing your partner, going through a divorce, it's very hard, you know. It takes a hit on our confidence here. So you're regaining your confidence and you're becoming strong, independent, and beautiful. Maybe you're getting a cat as well. Maybe that is a dream of yours, or maybe your cats are moving with you. We have a little heart here. Oh no, yeah, we have a little heart here, and it's the world is in the heart here. So it's like you're becoming complete, and it's like there's also space for you to travel. Things are solving for you, I feel. Really solving for you. You're really ending an old phase of your life and starting a new phase of your life where many new doors and possibilities are opening up for you. Your home situation becomes stable, your work situation becomes stable, your relationship situation becomes stable, your family situation becomes stable. There's a lot of deep healing going on here. And I think it's gonna take a little bit more time to this energy to really like happen for you. It's happening for you, but it's gonna take a little bit more time here. So it's soon, but not tomorrow. It depends on where you are, but I really think, yeah, 1 to 5 months or 1 to 5 years is what I'm getting here for you guys. And we have a little bird here. What a beautiful little bird. So yeah, birds are singing in this area. Like I said before, it's a oh no, it doesn't want to. Oh no, the bird doesn't want to show itself. Let's see here. Let's try it here. I know. Oh, it's a bird. You can't really see it. So it's a family-friendly area. The birds are singing. I'm thinking of really, you know, like Cinderella when she's like singing with the birds and dancing with the mice and like things like that. This is kind of your energy, like a little bit, and that's why you have a lot of nature spirit animals. Maybe water. You know, you go to the water and you talk with the water fairies, and you have those energies are really around you. You're such a sweet soul, sensitive soul, very connected to Gaia. Pile number 3. And we have a little clam here, but that's kind of you coming out of your shell, or a shell here. Yeah, so you're coming out of your shell, shedding skin, coming out of your shell. And we have finally a rooster here, becoming confident, like the rooster, becoming strong. And you know, I haven't really been coughing, have I? Forgot about that. Your voice is also very, very strong, finding your voice, and you're gonna feel safe and confident here. And yeah, safe and confident. Okay, wow. Okay, pile number 3. I think we reached the end of your reading. Let me see here if there's something else coming through. No, I just want to say, don't worry, it's gonna solve. I don't know, it feels like it's important for you to hear that. Don't worry, it's gonna solve for the good. So just hang in there, pile number 3. You have so much support from many places. You have your guardian angel, you have people that love you, family, friends. You have your new neighbors that are gonna love to have you there, and everything seems like it's all working. It's kind of working for you. It's doing its thing for you. So the wheel is in motion and things are going the right direction here. Okay, pile 3. If you like my readings, please subscribe on my channel, hit the like button, leave a comment in the comment section. Either way, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye, pile 3.